Okay, there, not muted, and audio's going, but I think it's a bit too loud. Bring it down a bit. There we go. Okay, so today we're going to be finishing off the absolute beauty that is the Typhoeus Chimera. After last time I went and panel lined it, still you can't see it too well because of camera quality, but many beautiful lines along to really accentuate the allure of this beast. Honestly, like, this kit just is so fun. A monster to build, but so fun at the same time. It's absolutely massive. It's great stuff. So, got the wires, put them to the side for a moment. Just gotta pop this open. There we go. So literally just this page, and then like transforming. So not that much more to go, really. So let's rip this bag open, and then we can get started. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Bam. Perfectamundo. Oh, I'm a little off to the side there. Alrighty then. So, the idea is, first of all, to move these out of the way. They'll be needed later. Which one of these is BA? This is BA1. This is also BA... Oh no, BA16. How does that work? Is that just like everything that is BA is consistent between every BA or something? So this one is version 16. It's a bit weird. Lots of interesting parts though. And the idea is 4, 3, and 6 of them of a bunch of different things to make stands. So, oh boy. So first of all, get a bunch of 4s. So get 3 4s. And from the 3 4s... Oh wait, no, 4 4s to make this one. And then a bunch of 3s are used here, and then some 3s and some 4s are used here. So there's a bunch of different combinations that we need to make. One. Two, and I forgot to clip this. 3. Now I get a 4th number 4. Yep, definitely got all of them. So now I'll take out the bottom, and that's the 4th one needed here. Now I need 6 over here, which doesn't really make sense. Given that there's only 2 left now. Either way, we'll pop these out and figure it out. Oh, wait. Oh, it's saying combine to your preference. I think it's letting you know what sort of combinations you can make. In which this is incorrect. It's actually 5 4s, not 4 4s. Wait, yeah, no, it's 6 4s, because that's the maximum you can get, so you can make this. Either way, I'm not going to take it all off, since that's just going to have a bunch of loose parts. And invisible loose parts are a pain to find when thrown into the box of spare parts. If I ever need them, of course. So there are some that will be needed as to connect it into the base. So let's actually take those off now. And I'm basically just going to do a short show of what's done here. But then I'm not actually going to put it into any situation until we are posing it, hopefully at the end. So we'll get out. Oh, hello. Do we? Okay, we have tracking again. So the 2 base parts, and then over here we have 2. By grabbing all that, we get to the fun part. This is going to look a bit silly, but that, and then we take this, I can plug into the back of okay, working with clear parts is a bit difficult to show. So let me just do that. And essentially you just put the tops and bottoms. But you are also, like on the larger ones, there's a hole at the middle length. Top and bottom, here's the middle. And you can plug stuff in here. Build yourself a little tree of pieces. Yeah, I've kind of given up on stress marks when it comes to clear parts because, like, they're gonna be obvious. I just tend to ignore them instead. Also, it's lovely to have you here. How's your day been? Yeah, it can be a pain otherwise. Need a little tree of clear parts now. You know, this is actually a pretty interesting shape because you're able to attach all of the... what are they called? All the little funnels into the parts. That would be a pretty interesting formation to have them in. Keeping it like this and like clipping off all the extra bits and shaving it down would be like a bonsai tree. My day's been pretty good. I just got some stuff done, came home, and now building some fun stuff. So, throw these to the side for now. And now we're going to have to find D. Which one of these is D? That's P. One of these ones is D. I think it's this one. That's F. This one is D. Here we are. I think there's 2 of these. Oh, I knocked over the tree. Yep, both these. Now, what we're going to want to do is get... 3, 2, and both 1s. Alright. These are just some parts that plug into stuff. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. My camera's up top. Why is it acting like it's down bottom and it's getting covered? I guess because I'm looking down too much. Could be it. I'm very glad I put the recalibrate camera button to be a button on my keyboard, so I don't have to go into the settings every time, which is very handy for when things go wrong. They inevitably do. There we go. Now what we're going to do, one over here, one over here. Does this? Yeah, it plugs in like that. Anyway, taking the big wire, goes in the back. Oh, okay. There's a little space. Yeah, plugs through there. And then the other side over here, taking her off her throne. The Gundam Typhoeus Chimera, if that is how it's pronounced. Okay, now my mouth has stopped tracking. This model, well, really, it's just my camera is bad. Yeah, this camera is not meant for VTubing. Anyway, pop the arm off. Yeah, it's just pop it off. There we go. Bit violent, but alright. And so what we do now is this side plugs into here. Or it doesn't want to. Oh, wait. And the reason this one was tough to get in was because I put it on backwards. It goes in like that, only a little bit. Plugs in here. Hand that can fly about. Classic of the robot genre. Gonna give it the rocket hand that can fly off, attached by a wire, and then comes flying back nice and easily. It didn't come with any beam parts. I wonder if I'm pretty sure regular. Yeah, do regular beam parts fit in here? Do I go check? Yes, there's a couple different things I wanted to check about. Give me a sec. Okay, here we are. Just a regular beam saber part. Moment of truth. Oh, I think it does. Yeah, they fit into the fingers. Okay, I'm actually going to lower myself on my chair a bit, see if that helps, because it is looking down at me. So I can have beams coming out of all the fingers. It's kind of like it's got big claws or nails. So I'm not going to do that, but the option is there if I choose to. Alrighty then, so we can have 2 of these. Only going to make 1 for now, because once again, haven't decided what the final pose is going to be. So take this off and put the arm. Oh. Come on. See, that one comes off easily. I guess because you're the one plugging in. There we go. And this connects back in. Oh, that's interesting. When it's in that form, it's expected that you pull back this bit here. Not really sure why though. Because nothing goes in there. It would make more sense if it used the other transformation on the arm. The hand coming out further and can turn and all that. Oh. Okay. Next up is the other transformation to do with parts coming off. Just do 1 for now. So I get the feeling like I'm going to want both of these ones going. All the bits and bobs, and then put them together. I'm not worrying about filing all these down since they just get covered by stuff. Get these nice long parts and slide them in to the little slot on both ends. Take off that. This one plugs into the back. This side has the hole and can plug into here, and lets me show off the fact that I panel lined this part here. Now we have, oh, it's upside down. Problem solved. Big dragon head leg thing is able to move around freely, open up to attack, all that good stuff. This thing is taking up so much space on the desk. So next up is this one. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, there we go. I didn't realize that this one works the way it does, and when I found out, I was very excited because I was just reading the manual earlier to see what we were doing today. Honestly, I'm keeping that off because, yeah, so this is what I'm planning on doing with this. Okay, I'm just going to move you off to the side here. Okay, so this one's going to take a little bit. This one's going to take a bit. So I'm going to choose the closed ones, like all of these closed bits, for now, because taking these ones off would require me doing all new parts. And they work well enough being closed. But what you want to do, take off a couple of these parts. And despite the fact that they will look great with it, I simply don't have the space for the panel lining tools right now. So I'm not actually going to panel line these. Clip, clip, clip. Oh, there we go. Then, from the backs, not sure if you can see it, there's panel line, yeah, you can't really because of camera quality. There's panel lining along all the rungs, I'll call them. And there's a bunch more rungs on these things, so could have been panel lined to look nice. I will, at the very least, because I have room for the tools for this, scrape the parts so that they look nice. There we go. And I just need to do that with all of these real quick. Just get rid of the white marks. Giving them a massage to get rid of the stress. Oh. Yeah. Move the booklet away so I don't drop any more water onto it. Yep, there we go. Oh, wait. Yeah. I'm very glad I got these gloves because it turns out they can pull out any bits and bobs from this, from my file, which is very, very helpful when you have a glass file. Because previously, to get rid of what was left, I would literally... Oh, my bottle broke. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is gonna look scuffed for a sec, just give me a minute. Calm down. Stop. Stop. Don't do that. Okay, there we go. Okay, I forgot to bring my camera down. Usually it's on top of my PC, but I have it below, like my monitor. I have it below my monitor when doing Gundam so that it can capture my face better, because I'm looking down and all that. That's not a problem. There we go. And now, what these things do is really cool. Essentially, take these, take off that, put them on here, and then no? Oh, I thought it I read it weirdly. I thought it was clip it onto this. Okay, so I've messed it up. Okay, well now that I've taken all these off, I have to take the other bits off to use them properly. So let's get to that. Clip, 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 oh. Clip, clip, clip. Put that to the side for now. Pull out the other one. Clip, 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 clip. Oh. Snip, snip, snip. Now use the razor on the tip of each of these. Nearly got these all done. And essentially, there is a part that goes onto the big tree. Oh. That allows for these to get plugged on so that they can make all the funnels around the place. Alright, now let's put them all together. And the last one. There we go. Alrighty then. So, what we're going to do now is we're actually just going to replicate what's on here. So this seems to be made of this. Then make a second one of that. So that uses all 6 of these. Yep. Now, throw this to the side. Grab the 2 runners with all of the clear parts. Oh, yeah, this is why I don't put my camera down below, because I have to balance it and it falls over a lot. No. I'm worried that it will fall backwards. Always ends up falling forwards though. Okay, we got it working. First of all, we've got to take off the last of these. Click, 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 and finally click, click, click. Pop all of those out, and then attach them all. So you're just gonna want, oh actually that's smart. Take this out. And yeah, so put the other one onto its stand as well, just while we're here. Alright, one other downside of having my camera below my monitor, the fact is that I do all of the work under the monitor. So, if I'm working on this part here, hum-de-dum, and it's lost tracking, it's doing all sorts of weird stuff now. So, that is a problem that I have. Worth it in the end though. Clip. Clip. Now then. Get all of these out. And what we do here, we plug all of these in. We're also going to plug in the ones for the other side, just for doing these ones for now. And this last one goes to this big old thing, which then gets plugged into here. Alright, hopefully nothing goes wrong with my camera now. So now what we want to do is plug it into each of these intervals. 1, 2, 3, and then there'll be a fourth one up here when it's done. One, 2, and we are missing some parts. Let's see. First of all, you should not be in there. You should be plugged into this. Oh, well, whichever side is the correct side to match up with the others. Goes like this, which means you go in like this. And we go to the other invisible one. And get this off. This is the wrong side, we'll just plug it in here for now. This is the side we want. That is also the wrong one. Okay, I keep turning it around, and so then when I turn it around again to the right side, I mess it up. No? Yes, this is definitely... Yes, this is the right side. Plug it in. Now, we want to get all the female to male connector parts off. Oh yeah, there's two male to male or female connectors. If you want to use any of those, which I don't. Boop. Now over here. Boop. Boop. And finally, boop. Getting two more from the other runner. For the very top. Although what I will do is I'll pull that one back up for a second and get two more out so that the tops can also be double jointed. As unlike real people, being double jointed is very good for model kits. That's a lot more articulation. I can't remember, is being double jointed bad for, like, it looks like it's bad for people, I can't remember. Wait, which thing am I thinking of? Turn these around so it's not clipping over it. It's not double, yeah, so double jointed is the bad thing. Contortionist is the good thing. Well, it's not, like, good, but it's not negative either. It's just, like, a thing. I have messed this up somewhere. No? No, I haven't. Okay. So, now we got these bad boys. Nice little ladder. Plugs into each of these. And what's interesting is these plugs are seen on Gundams a lot for connector joints, which means that it's possible to connect these directly onto a Gundam for some extra fun. One. Oh. Two. 3. 4. There we go. Got all of these done, so we'll put them to the side for now. Come back to them later. No, no, we want you to stand. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. Just fold them around as far as possible. Make sure, and this is a necessary step, you almost hit yourself in the face when folding them up. And throw them in a little pile off to the side. Next up, the final thing before choosing poses . Okay, this does not want to go on. Okay. Nothing wants to stay on today, I see. There we go. Now put these back on. Fold that up and get our little bug thingy back. keep referring to it as a trapinch, which I think is a fitting name. Little legs and then a big head. No, just does not want to go on today. I love the fact that it just folds up like that. Either way. These are on now. Take off the guns. Unwrap this sandwich. And take out the Typhoeus, which absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Just want to say, amazing Gundam, very pretty, 10 out of 10. Looks great with the panel lining too, although it doesn't have many parts that need it. Parts that do look very nice. Now then, fold this up, fingers entirely down, with the thumb folded in, and with this being the back, bring them flat with that. Yep, this completely flat too. And do the same over here, fingers completely straight down, thumb in line with the part. That's what we want it looking like. Pop off the red part at the back to reveal that I've done all the panel lining in here too, though once again you can't really see it. Then fold these back. Fold them so that they are at the shoulders, like this, but down, hidden behind. There we go. What you're going to want to do now is go to, okay, so get NIG G8 and I5. There's only 2 parts left on G, so it's pretty easy to find 8 right now. And then 5 over here. Here is 5. There we go. And now this slots in like so. Then 8, 9, and 14. 10's about to come off. Anyway, 14 is here. This one is 8. And this one is 9. Alright. Now take this part and plug it in here. If it wants to go in, hello? No, that's it in properly, it just looks a bit weird. That can't be right. Oh. Had it on upside down. That explains why it didn't fit in properly. It was upside down. Boom. Now, clean up 14. And then plug these sides in. Oh, there's a little bit that they slide along. Oh, other way round. So we can slide in and out. That's pretty neat. So then we're going to take this part, plug it on over the other side. That slots in or slides out. And I did mess up. This part still needs to be cleaned a bit better. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a better job than what we've currently got. So that's just life. This kind of looks like a bigger version of the thing that holds the dragon head. Either way. 4 and N1. Put this to the side for now. It plugs over a pot on N4 and ends up making this nice clear green, which, thanks to G9. We'll be able to plug into some stuff. That is the last part from G. Clean up G. And then so this part goes down. Clips on over the back parts of the same shape, facing so that there's some detail on these bits and they're poking out the way. Then gets pinned down a bit more by this attaching on. That's what it looks like now. Slides out, this part moves, and it's got a bit to grab onto. What this does is quite interesting. Taking this way round, grab this part, and it slots into there. And this part, okay, once it's properly clicked in, that's weird. Something's wrong here. I think I put this one too high up. Oh, yeah, I see what I did wrong. Damn, so even his Chimera form wasn't even done correctly because of that. Either way, you can see that. Clicks onto that bit here. This part grabs onto this bit to hold it on nice and proper. So now I've got this little space shuttle, 3 parts to hold on to, 3 cannons, and the cockpit of the ship. This part can also go away. Give me a moment, gotta let my dog out. There you go. Alrighty then. Now we've got our little spaceship with thrusters out the back. Leave the tops of the legs, that's always moved to the side for attaching to the Gundam. Leave them as they are. Turn these backwards, fold them like this. Okay, so let's take this one to this one, like this, turn like that, and all of them facing back the way, like so. Same with the other side. And then all of these go backwards. Now we've got to go get J. I believe this is the J runner. Yep, this is the J runner. So what we want to do here, grab 20. And then 21 and 22. Clearly I forgot some bits. Clip. 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 Imagine if the Gunpla in Gundam Breaker 4 had the nub effect possibility. So with the custom paint coat or whatever, you can make it look like they still have their nubs. They weren't properly removed. That would make a cool effect. Well, not cool, it looks silly, I guess. Running around with your nubs still on. Now then, plug each of these together. Up, back. Wait, something's not right here. Oh, yeah, it says to remove them, okay. Remove the parts that allow it to attach onto the Typhoeus' leg. And plug this in. Okay, so that's that one. That's that one. Bring this out. And on a part of the big praying mantis arms, there's a part that this part can clip into. If you'll give me a moment. It's been far more difficult than it has to be. Okay, there we go. Clips onto that part. Then this part comes around, plugs into this hole on the side. Then turn this part and do the same. It does not want to connect. Oh? Dang it. Just go on and stay on, will you silly thing. Okay, good. Now go. This turns, goes in here. There. Locked in. And the final step, this plugs in here. And these plug in to that. That's the final step. Oh, no. Oh wait, no, that is correct. Now, take that out. Yes, I'm not able to get into there, which means take that off so I can put it onto the lower one. See what I mean though with my model going crazy due to blocking the camera? Boom. It kind of looks like a lobster with the big lobster claws. So, this is it in ship mode. It's an absolute behemoth. Let me put these away real quick so I can get some screenshots. Or screenshotable moments at the very least. There we go. Okay then. Now we have like 50 minutes, I'd say. Let's get this bad boy into a pose. First of all, I've got to remove the base and pull this apart. Where's the red one? There it is. Clip this back in. Nice and proper. Unclip that. Take this part out. I'm not sure what the point of it being able to slide is. But hey, someone might be able to do something cool with that. Detach. And detach. Detach and... Okay, first of all detach there and then detach here, I guess. Bring these back. This down. These to normal poses. And then take this part out. Get everything into position. These red parts fall out quite easily, so just be careful of that if you're building this yourself. Put the part that allows it to connect to the legs back in. Typhoeus. Connect one leg and get it all nicely wrapped up. And then this. Big leg. Oh, well. Big legs on. Now get you nice and plugged in. Yeah. After that, we unplug that, move it to the lower one. Yeah, you've come off. So let's get you properly attached on first. There we go. Get you properly attached on now. Now bring these over. Bring the arms back down. Plug the fuel canister back in because it's decided to pop off. There we go. Put the guns up here. There we go. Put the connection parts back on. And I'm going to have the legs off. Not the arms, because the arms would also require a stand, and all the stands are being used for the gun bits, or the funnels. Yeah, you keep coming off, don't you? Just don't want to cooperate, do ya? There we go. Much easier to pose the legs without so much weight on them. Plug this in. Yep, it's on there good and proper. And now not the arm one, the leg one. The other side plugs into here. Then I need to get okay, so the runner to get the other one is over here somewhere. Still don't know what the katana is for, because it's just the blades, so it's very much confused me. Pretty sure it's just a spare blade for one of the component kits to make this whole thing, but still. Would have been nice to get the whole katana. Clip, 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 oh, clip, 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 clip. slot all of these together. Plug them in. Wait, I don't have any stands for the legs either. Oh, well, that was a bit dumb of me. Yeah, I don't have anywhere to seat the legs. Because it's showing doing that. But I'm going to be using all the funnels. Oh well. Now we go through the process of reattaching these again, which is not nice. Boom. And if we can't go crazy with the legs flying around, then we'll go crazy with beam. Oh, whoa, what the? Go crazy with beams. Now then, first of all, I just want to see. Nah, big green doesn't fit into the big cannons, neither do these. Nope. Slide this down. Cannon up. Now do the same with the other side. Get all of these out. And I'm hoping to just stick with the pink ones. The green ones were meant for the big cannon, but they don't fit. I'm just realising these ones are square. They won't go in. Dang it. May have to use the green ones at this rate. That's also why I was keeping them attached to this, because they were different attachment type. Okay. So these big ones don't go in at all. So these ones don't work, which means that all these other ones will be blue. Four more, and they're all squares, never mind. Yeah, so it's not enough, so I'll have them in position to be firing, but I won't actually have them be firing anything. Yep, nothing else I can do for a stand. So, as per usual with the last streams of Gundams, this is a shorter one. And I'll be finishing up now because I've finished this, and I'll post some photos to my Twitter later, which you can see up the top, of the final thing. And then I'll throw it in my glass display case and never pull out again. Alrighty then, hope you had a lovely time, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow for some more Gundam goodness. Once I'm through with all that, I can get back to gaming on stream. Get back to Dragon Ball Legend, or Dragon Ball Online, continue that series. Just go until I have Super Saiyan at least. Anyway, bye!